The most basic grass-type attack in Pokemon is actually kind of hard to pin down. You could say that it's Vine Whip, but that's just because of Bulbasaur in the anime. Seriously, less than 10 evolution lines actually learn Vine Whip by level up in these games. So maybe you'd say Absorb, but Turtwig is the only grass starter that actually learns Absorb, so that's not going to work. Maybe you could say Leafage. It's a base 40 grass-type attack. It seems pretty obvious, right? But it was only introduced in Generation 7. So for me, the most basic grass-type attack in Pokemon, it's gotta be Razor Leaf. And in Gen 1, we get a pretty sweet animation where some leaves fall down the screen before shooting off towards the opponent, where a slashing effect plays over the opponent's sprite. I always liked this animation, but in Gen 2, we get a little bit of an upgrade here where the leaves burst up out of the sprite and then gently fall back down before violently shooting off towards the opponent. It looks great, although I do miss the slash at the end here. Now, Gen 3 has a very similar start with the leaves bursting out, but this time we get two larger leaves shooting out that look almost like scythes slashing at the opponent. However, Gen 4 goes back to the little leaves as the projectiles, and we also get a little glow effect at the start here, which I'm not sure was super necessary. But then Gen 5 keeps the glow for the entire attack and adds in these little slicing effects on the opponent, which does fit the name Razor Leaf, so I guess it works. But then Gen 6 goes really overboard here by adding in this big dramatic green wind tunnel effect, which is toned down dramatically in Gen 7, where we get a mix of glowing and non-glowing leaves. But then, Gen 8 goes back to a fairly simple version with just some plain old leaves shooting up and out towards the opponent before a basic slashing animation plays, and it all looks pretty good. But then Gen 9 goes in a wildly different direction here with a whirlwind of leaves surrounding the attacking Pokemon before a disconnected slashing animation plays over the opponent. And I feel like they kind of missed the part where the razor-sharp leaves actually shoot out towards the opponent, so this one's a bit of a miss for me, but I mean, Razor Leaf does only have 95% accuracy.